A mother's love is a silent debt that we can never truly repay. My mother's burden. Last Tuesday, I was furious. I was exhausted. I was 5 minutes late for an online meeting. My mother's nursing home bill was higher than my own monthly mortgage payment. Mother is truly difficult. I told my wife as I tossed the car keys onto the table. I decided to move her from the expensive private care home to a cheaper government one. She always complains about the food. Sometimes she doesn't even recognize me. When Sadois, she stares at me as if she's blaming me for something. That same week, I decided to sell her house. The old Victorian on Elm Street. I thought it was time to turn everything into cash and leave the past behind. I spent Saturday afternoon in the attic, angrily stuffing 50 years of her life into black trash bags, old coats, broken lamps, stacks of Reader's Digest. I was resentful, wondering why she kept all this. I muttered trash, just trash as I threw it all away. Just then, a shoebox slipped from my hands. It hit the floor with force, and the lid popped open. There was no jewelry or cash inside, only handwritten notebooks, diaries, and stacks of paper tied with an old rubber band. I sat down on the dusty floor and checked my watch. I have 10 minutes, I thought. I picked up the first paper. It was a receipt from a local pawn shop. Not a pawn ticket, but a final sale. Gold wedding ring, 14,000 payout, $120 date. June 12, 1998. I paused. June 1998, my final year of high school. I remembered begging her for money for a school trip. She had said, "I'll arrange it, Michael." I never knew she sold her wedding ring, the only memory left of my father to pay for Italiano. I thought she had just worked overtime at the restaurant. I opened the first diary. The handwriting was messy and rushed. The bank called again. I lied and said the check was in the mail. I need money urgently for the bank. I skipped lunch all week to buy Michael his sports shoes. Seeing him so happy to be picked for the team made it worth it. God, let him not see me cry when I get home. I must be strong. I must be a rock for him. I opened the 2008 diary. The year of the economic crash. I had lost my job and moved back home, feeling like a failure. I remembered screaming at her that she didn't understand stress. The diary read, "Michael is home. He is so angry at the world. It breaks my heart. To save money for groceries, I stopped taking my blood pressure medication. I need the fridge to be full so he feels secure. He needs to believe his mother has everything under control. I will carry the worries he cannot." I thought I'd sit there for an hour, but 2 passed until the sunlight faded across the floor. For 40 years, I criticized this woman. I thought she was cold and too strict. I mistook her silence for a lack of love, but I finally understood. Her silence wasn't nothing. It was a shield. It was her way of protecting me from the hardships she faced. She absorbed the wounds of poverty and struggle and filtered only stability through to me. She hid the weight of her scars because she didn't want me to carry that burden. Looking at those trash bags containing her whole life, I felt a deep ache in my chest. Tears streamed down my face. I drove to the nursing home immediately, ignoring the speed limits. When I entered her room, she was sitting in her wheelchair by the window, staring at the parking lot. Her once thick, dark hair was now white and thin. She turned to look at me. Her eyes were blurry, but she said, "Michael, did something happen? You look so tired." Even when her memory fades, her first instinct is to care for me. I couldn't speak. I knelt by her wheelchair, took her hands, and pressed my face into them. Her hands were rough, and her skin was thin. Hands that did hard labor, hands that signed pawn receipts, hands that secretly wiped away years of tears. "I'm sorry," I whispered. "I'm sorry I didn't understand you, Mother. A mother is the heartbeat of love and the foundation of life. She possesses a love that words cannot measure. We are too quick to blame our aging parents. We leave them alone. We get angry when they walk slowly, repeat themselves, or don't respond quickly. But we forget to ask, who was she before I was born? You will never know the battles she fought in silence. You will never understand how she had to kill the young woman with her own dreams and freedom to become a mother. Don't blame her. Just sit with her. Listen to her stories, even if they don't make sense. Older and Treat her with the tenderness she gave you when you were a helpless child. The roles have reversed now. In that dusty attic, I learned a truth. Life will treat you exactly how you treat your mother. This isn't just a proverb. It's the truth. What you sow, you shall reap. If you sow impatience and neglect, you will harvest a lonely future. But if you honor and value her, peace and grace will enter your destiny. You only have one mother. She isn't a manuscript you can rewrite or a movie with a sequel. If you don't value her now, one day regret will replace love. If you face sleepless nights over her, it won't be the cost of her care that haunts you. It will be the words left unsaid, the time wasted, and the burden of failing to say thank you for the suffering she hid behind her smiles. If you still have time, you are lucky. Call her. Go see her. Love her. Value her while she is alive. Don't let it be too late. Don't wait until she's gone to regret. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Today, don't forget to say thank you to your mother.